Hey guys, it's me Jadine. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I am back with another knife unboxing and review for y'all today. This video is going to be a little different. Now I have done those like 2-in-1 sort of videos where I unbox and review two knives, but other than that I don't think I've done more than two knives in one video. Correct me if I'm wrong, but today is going to be a little bit different because I am pretty sure I have 3 knives in this package. So I am very excited to unbox this and get into this with y'all today. So today's video is in collaboration with Remette. I have never done a video for them before. I did briefly meet some of the Remette team at Late Show 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia. So that was super exciting. But yeah, I am just beyond excited to be able to collaborate with them and to make this video for them. Thank you guys so much for reaching out to me and sending over these knives. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy the video, and let's just get started with the unboxing. Alright guys, let's get right into the unboxing. I did have to take off my charm necklace because when I clip my mic right here, I notice in editing that it's sort of like, you know, like jingles and stuff. So sorry about that. But I do love my jewelry. What can I say? Alright, so we got the package right here. It sounds and feels very full, so I am so excited to get into this. The knife that I will be using to slice into this package today is my Bolt from CJRB. I love this knife so much. I've been carrying this a lot recently. I've been carrying this over the weekend and just like to work and stuff. But this thing is super cool, really simple, and I just love that orange thumb stud. But yeah, this is what I will be using to slice into my package today. I guess I could just rip that bit off. Alrighty. I am so excited. It freaking feels like Christmas, guys. Alright, so the first thing I see is this long piece of paper. I don't know what that is. I think that's from the packaging. We have got an invoice. Very cool. We'll look at that in just a second. I don't want to spoil anything. The first box that we got, it's already open. It's just waiting for me. So it just says Remette. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. I've heard some crazy pronunciations, but I'm just gonna go with Remette. All right. 3 things are in here. We've got the knife itself. We have a little tool. Now, I don't know the technical term of this, so don't get mad at me. But yeah, it's just like a little tool. Very cool. And then lastly, we have a very nicely packaged microfiber cloth, just standard gray. Alrighty, so I'm just gonna take this knife right out of the plastic, set that aside. Check that out. Really small, like width-wise. It's real thin. Super, super sleek. Let's open this up. Ooh! Whoa, whoa! I love this blade. This is super cool. We have a D2 blade. Super cool straight edge. Kind of looks like a razor. Don't use it on your face. You might cut yourself. This is super cool too. This looks like a carbon fiber, but I'm pretty sure it's G10. But this is super cool. I love the orange right here. And then we have a nice deep carry black pocket clip to match. I love this all black look. And it's a flipper. And you guys know, I love my flippers. Yeah, this just shoots right out, and it's a really long blade. I mean, look at that blade to handle ratio. That is super, super cool. I love the pop of orange. I mean, check this out on my CJRB. I just do. I think that's a great color, and it contrasts really nicely to the black. First knife down, we will be getting more into them later. All right, so the next knife, same deal. We just have the black and silver Remette packaging. Very simple. Let's open this up. I don't want to rip the box because I like keeping my boxes. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, so this one didn't come with a little tool, but we got the microfiber cloth. Then here is the knife. Now, I don't know the names of any of these. Like I said, we'll get into them. So I apologize that I don't know their names yet, but I will get very familiar with them real soon. So here is the second knife. We have yet again another all black knife. Sorry for the lighting change. Really weird. I am working with natural light, so excuse that. The first thing I noticed is that the logo is on the pocket clip rather than the blade itself on the first knife. Yeah, so we have this right here. Let's see if we also have that logo on this blade. Let's open this one up. Ooh, 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 I like this one. This one is really nice. It's really clean. I love this blade shape. Really simple. This is, I think the other one was D2. This one is 9CR18 and no logo on the blade. So yeah, it's just on the pocket clip, which pretty cool, you know, different. This one feels really nice in my hands. This one is definitely like your standard EDC, very simple. What you see is what you get. But yeah, I love it. It's very minimal and very clean. Really like matte, I guess. So far we got all black, but still very different. And I really like this one. This one has a thumb stud, as well as a flipper, which is cool. So let's try it with the thumb stud. Ooh, yeah, that's got some kick to it. That's got some bite. That's really nice. It's not aggressive by any means, but it does shoot right out. Yeah, that's super smooth. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't know how much these knives are, but this is really cool. I also like that there's a lanyard hole, and this is also deep carry as well. I mean, yeah, this is pretty solid. All right, let's get it into the third one. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas to me. All right, here it is, our last one. I don't know why there's like styrofoam all over my legs. Okay, let's get into it. It also doesn't help that I have like really long nails, so I can't really open this. Okay, finally. So we got the same thing, knife in a plastic bag. This one also came with a little tool, so now I have two. The more the merrier, very nice. And then we also have another microfiber in a little plastic bag. But this one is very interesting, okay? We're straying away from the all black theme, which is fine. We got some green, a nice olive green, but this has still got that tactical look going on. Also, I don't know if that's like a trademarked term, but if it's not, I'm trademarking it. Tacti-cool. I'm trademarking that. All right, this is super fun. I'm already excited to see that blade because it looks like a really fun stone-washed blade. Got a deep carry pocket clip. It's a flipper with dual thumb studs. Really tiny baby jimping. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah. I like this color. Let's open it up. Okay, I like this. All right, so the Remette logo on the second knife that was on the pocket clip is on the blade. See, it's all a little bit different. I like that, you know? Different variations with branding. Very cool. This one is nice. It's a chunky boy for sure. I mean, it's pretty thick. Yeah. It's as big as my hand. The blade is the same width as the handle right here, which is really cool visually. And I love this little curve right here. Really nice contouring on the handles. I think this is G10 as well. And I just really love this color. It's like a really nice muted olive green. And I think it contrasts really nicely with my nails. I just love this stonewash blade. A really cool cutout right here. That's interesting. I haven't seen that before. I mean, I probably have. I just don't have any knives that have that. But this is really awesome. Another deep carry pocket clip as well. Super nice. I mean, I love that. That's how you win me over. You know, smooth opening, smooth closing, and a deep carry pocket clip. I'm a simple gal. I really am. Yeah, closes real nicely. Let's open it again. Yeah, that's really cool. It sounds nice too. We got some minimal milling on the inside. You can't really see that, but yeah, it's quite minimal. This is cool. It's also another D2 blade. So my educated guess would be that these could be budget-friendly knives. I don't know that yet, so future Jadine will have to fact check me on that. We got zero blade play here, no wiggles. We are not messing around. And as for the lineup, it looks pretty good. I know this is a really bad way to show kind of an awkward angle, but you're just gonna have to trust me. This is straight. Let's check out the other ones real quick. So this is the second knife that I unboxed. This one is pretty straight as well. And let's see, zero blade play. This is tuned very nicely. This is solid. Oh, wow. And the first one is also lined up. Really nice. Yeah, no blade play on this one either. Oh, and it's cool that the blade completely disappears into the handle. Isn't that neat? Check out this one. I mean, you know, you got your standard blade sticking out just a little bit. On the third knife, this as well. And also you can see that really cool curve that I was talking about right there. Y'all see that? Yeah, but this one just completely disappears. So we got some different personalities here, got some different moods to play with. This is awesome, you guys. All right, so Remette has blessed me today. These are so unbelievably sick. These are so dope. You guys already know the drill. I'm gonna research these. I don't even know their names. They didn't say on the invoice. It just says like some info about it. Yeah, gonna do some research, gonna get familiar with these knives. Thanks for watching my unboxing, and let's get right into the review. Alright guys, I am very excited for this review. Today we're diving into something a little different. Not one knife, not two, but three. Here with me, I've got the Remette Rhino, the Remette Canyon, and the Remette Handfeel. Three very different but distinct personalities, all under the same roof. Now, I haven't handled anything from Remette before this, but after spending some real time with each of these, I can say this lineup covers a surprising amount of ground. From rugged and work-ready, to slim and classy, to just good old-fashioned reliable. So, before we hop into all of the deets, there is one thing I want to cover first, which is the price. If you were to hop on Amazon right now and look up these exact models I'm talking about, not the other variations, just these specific ones, the Rhino would run you about $37.91, the Canyon about $35.99, and the Handfeel around $27.99. Now, I'm not bringing up the prices to get you to rush over there and grab them. I'm mentioning it because that's what genuinely stood out to me first when I started looking into these knives. It honestly kind of shocked me, because after carrying all three for a little over 2 weeks, I've got to say, and I wholeheartedly believe this, for what you're getting, that's a really solid deal. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We'll start with the Rhino first, with a name that's very fitting because that's exactly what it feels like, a workhorse. Blade here is D2 steel, sitting around 59 to 61 HRC, with a dark stonewashed finish that instantly gives it that well-worn and ready-to-go vibe. Some versions online swap in 14C28N steel, which is a little more corrosion resistant, but either way, you're still getting great edge retention for daily use. And personally, I really like the look of this blade. I really like the little cutout feature that's on both sides, and the look of the black stonewash is just really visually pleasing. We've also got the Remette logo on the front of the blade, and I also wanted to start with this knife because I have been carrying it the most out of the three. The handle on this is a really nice sage green G10. It's nicely contoured, and I actually appreciate how much attention went into shaping it. The closed length is 4.33 inches, with the overall length coming out to 7.28 inches. It's not entirely blocky, it's not overbuilt either, but it still fills the hand enough to feel like you're holding something serious. The curvature gives it a really natural grip, and that subtle texture on the G10 hits the sweet spot. It's not slippery, but it's not too sandpaper either. This knife is ambidextrous too. You get dual thumb studs, a hidden lanyard hole, a flipper tab, plus a reversible black deep carry pocket clip, which I adore. I love seeing companies actually follow through with making knives usable for everyone. And also, what's really cool about that little cutout on the blade is that you can also use that to deploy your knife as well. I've got long nails, so I just use the tip of my nail to open it up, and you can even do a reverse flick there if you're about that. There's very slight jimping along the spine, which adds just a little baby bit of grip, but honestly, the handle itself provides a fine amount of grip already. This knife is 4 ounces, which is still a very reasonable weight and still weighs less than your average cell phone. The action on mine is pretty smooth and fidgety right out of the box, and also with a soft flick of the wrist, this knife is basically drop shut. Some people mention that their Rhino came a little bit tight, and I can see that, but mine definitely had that comfortable and confident snap. There's zero blade play on this, it's a solid lockup, and it's aligned really well. This is definitely the type of knife I'd reach for when I know I'm actually going to use my knife, whether it be opening packages, light outdoor work, and even maybe a little garage duty. It's tough, practical, and feels like it's built for work.
Now swinging in a completely different direction, we've got the Canyon. If the Rhino is your work knife, the Canyon is your daily carry when you actually want to forget you're carrying a knife. This one is very slim, like slides in next to your phone slim, like so slim you can't even see the blade other than the super small / barely there cutout for access to the liner lock. This handle is just under ½ an inch thick, and the whole knife weighs just a hair over 2 ounces. That's lighter than a granola bar, and way easier to carry too. The Canyon's blade is also D2, but this time with a PVD black coating. That coating actually helps cut down on D2's tendency to rust, so you get the strength and edge retention of D2 without the babysitting. The blade shape itself is kind of this reverse tanto. It's pointy, clean, and honestly super practical for daily cutting tasks, and it looks really sleek and adds that interesting flair. I don't have a lot of blades that are reverse tanto, so this is super cool for me. There is also a nice amount of jimping on the spine of this blade, and instead of the word Remette itself, you've got the logo on the blade instead. The liner lock on this one feels great. The action is a bit more aggressive than the Rhino, but it's still nice nonetheless, and the deployment is snappy right out of the box. It's one of those knives that just flicks open easily with the flipper, and it locks up clean, and doesn't need a full arm workout to close. I am typically drawn to knives with several opening options, which is probably why I keep carrying the Rhino, honestly, but I actually think it's pretty cool that you've only got the flipper on the Canyon. I like the clean and stripped back look of this knife, it really works here. The ergonomics of the Canyon surprised me because usually with thin knives you lose comfort, but here the shaping of the G10 and the subtle chamfering around the edges make it comfortable even during longer cuts. I've been using it for all the little daily things like opening mail, breaking down boxes, slicing tape, and it's never felt awkward or sharp in the hand, especially because the blade is 3.23 inches. It's sleek, it's light, and it just disappears into your pocket until you need it. I've said this before about other knives, but the Canyon really nails that quiet carry vibe. It doesn't shout for attention, but when you use it, it's just good. I also love that you still get a lanyard hole, a deep carry pocket clip, and although it's all black, you still get that pop of orange on the pivot, which is definitely a sweet touch. If you like your knives functional, discreet, and classy without being flashy, this is probably the one for you. Last but certainly not least, the Handfeel. The name is actually kind of perfect for what this knife is because the Handfeel is honestly what makes it special to me. This one uses 9CR18 stainless steel, which, if you're newer to EDC, means it's easy to maintain, corrosion resistant, and holds a decent edge without being a nightmare to sharpen. It's the kind of steel that makes sense for real life users. The handle is G10 again, but it's simple and comfortable. This one just fits. It's not bulky, it's not too thin, it's balanced. The locking mechanism here is a wire lock, which I really appreciate because of how effortless it is. One-handed operation is smooth and safe and just easy here. This is the knife that doesn't need to prove anything. It's for people who want to carry a knife and just use it, not think about it. It's the one I'd hand to a friend who says, hey, what's a good first EDC? Because you can't really mess this one up. We've still got a lanyard hole and a deep carry pocket clip, which makes it even easier to toss in your pocket or clip on a bag without worrying about it getting lost. In my rotation, this ended up being the grab and go knife. For errands, light work, opening random boxes that show up every now and then, it just works. Also, I actually really enjoy the very minimal approach this knife took, minimal branding with the Remette logo only on the deep carry pocket clip, appropriately black of course. And of course we got the flipper, but we have dual thumb studs as well, and overall, I just appreciate the simplicity and easy accessibility that this knife has to offer. This is totally a Goldilocks knife when it comes to the ratio, the weight, and especially the overall size. This knife comes out to just under 8 inches with its closed length at 4.25 inches. And again, same thing with the Rhino and the Canyon. The Handfeel has zero blade play and great alignment. Although I find myself liking fun and funky knives, this all-black Remette Handfeel is just a great and easy, simple option for everyday carry. So here's where I land with these three. The Rhino is the rugged one, durable, confident, and ready to actually work The Canyon is your sleek, modern, low profile, everyday. It's the knife that keeps things easy and elegant. And the Handfeel is the friendly one, uncomplicated, comfortable, and perfect for anyone who just wants something reliable in their pocket. All three of these share that Remette personality. They're not over-designed, they don't pretend to be something they're not, and they actually feel like tools that you would use day to day. If I had to pick one for my own carry, I'd probably lean towards the Rhino. It's the most balanced of the three for my lifestyle, but honestly, all three together make a great little family, one for work, one for every day, and one for whenever you want to just carry something easy. Big thank you to Remette for sending these my way to check out. I've really enjoyed testing them and carrying them, and I love seeing more makers exploring that sweet spot between affordable and well-built.
Alrighty, so that concludes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Jadine's EDC. I will have those linked down below, as well as my Linktree, which has all of my other links for you guys to go and check out. I will also have a link to my most recent video if you guys haven't seen that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I had a blast, and of course, huge shout out to Remette for collaborating with me on this video and sending over these knives. You guys were so generous, and yeah, they're all so awesome. So thank you so much again to them. I will have all of their links down below for you guys to check out. I'll have their Instagram, their website, all that good stuff. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below. Let me know your thoughts about these knives, about this brand. I would love to hear them. Or if you don't have any thoughts about the knives or the brand, let me know how your guys' day is going. If you have any video suggestions, let me know, or any random fun facts, because I love random fun facts. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye guys!